still existed.
And if Grandma... Hmm?
Oh, you can't see, right? Ha! Now I didn't change to the game screen. But, for me it isn't choppy anymore. Let's
Yes.
I guess you're here about the war with Kevin.
Looks better, right?
They wouldn't let us near Natalis,
Don't
and
have-
Radovid refuses an audience. Scandalous. The mages
Please
drone
give me
on
some
about their
feedback.
coven of advisors, but even they don't take us seriously. Perhaps the prince could get
I
something,
need to know.
but I'm not certain they'll let him into the talks. Hensel
fine now,
protested,
yeah.
and the others are too cowardly to stand up to him.
Weird.
As a result,
Don't know
we
why.
are not officially here.
Hansel can't openly interfere in your matters.
Who's to stop him? He claims the prince is preparing to set a dangerous precedent by eradicating serfdom.
Terrible crime. Next thing you know, he'll do away with court protocol.
So, for you who are interested what the solution was to click the same buttons over and over again. Didn't work first. Tried it a few times more. Then it worked. I could already need a break. After yesterday and the whole stream crash thing and now this. I mean, come on.
The mages will be overjoyed if you sign their treaty. Any idea who'd be the advisor in Vengerberg?
They insist on appointing the advisors themselves, though I doubt Saskia will accept that.
Anything can happen.
That lass will allow no one to control her. I've been observing her. She's a splendid commander.
Making her even more dangerous if anyone manages to manipulate her.
I'm not sure I understand.
Just thinking aloud.
Okay. Okay, now I'm a bit paranoid, so
Where is
don't
Philippa?
mind me
She should read
looking over there a few times, more often than I usually do.
Greetings.
Greetings, Rutgerd. Brass of Banard. I heard of him.
I'm Geralt.
Brass of Banard. I remember you from Thanet.
So, by the way,
I
how are
believe I
you
saw
doing?
in Oxenfurt, too.
Seems we only ever meet on Elvenland.
Indeed. But I suspect you're not here to chat about elven ruins.
Well, I mean, elven ruins are
On
interesting.
the contrary, I find elven ruins interesting.
Do you really? Elven works are not half as interesting as gnomish ones.
But even ruined, Loch Muinne is impressive. It must have been beautiful in the times of the First Conclave.
Everything was better before the war, as they say. The sources, those children that old Geoffrey Monk brought here to train in the magic arts, must have walked around gaping at all they saw.
Somehow I just can't imagine Hen Gedimdeath as a small gawking boy.
You met him.
Hello, Insidious
Right.
Koala. Can't stick around, just saw
His
you
death
were
was a
going
terrible
online and
loss.
thought I'd wish you a good
Terrible.
game. Thank you very much.
You
That's
see,
very nice of
Geralt,
you. Hope
everyone
you're having a good
complains
day.
about how the world is taking a turn for the worse.
Values are being
You missed the
compromised.
most
small
riveting
is not
part
great.
of me having
Exactly.
tech issues.
But the events
Always
of
fun.
Thanet truly marked the end of an era. The world grew up, losing its virginity in a rape.
What use are masters of magic and legendary heroes to a grown-up world?
They're of no use, that's the point. Today, people manage perfectly well without mages, witches, and heroes.
Yet not everyone understands that, and not everyone likes it.
You're so clever, you'll get in trouble. We'd best change the subject.
Okay, Geralt always likes the politics talk, and that reminds me I do have to change another small thing again. Because I mentioned in the beginning that I bumped up the bitrate if we get into fights, so it's not that pixelated. And I turned it down to try if that was the reason. It was not. So now we're back with high bitrate. Let's hope nobody gets to buffer the stream and that everything works out fine. Oh dang, always the best. Yeah, Akazuma smiles again and the world is at peace. How did you fix it? Yeah, again, I just clicked the same thing over and over again. Didn't work the first 3 to 4 times. The 5th time, it worked. Alright, Sincere Scala, have a good day.
Actually,
Thank you
I'm
for
here
stopping
because of
by.
your weapon expertise.
I'm no expert.
You're the best swordsmith among mages.
I'm more interested in the cultural relics of other races, actually.
I'm going to need a solid cultural relic in my hand.
That is...
I guess the circumstances
Is that a
require
euphemism?
haste.
And now, let's put it that way. If there are any more technical issues, don't tell me, okay? Don't tell me. I don't even care. Oh, those are a lot of options all of a sudden. Ever heard of the Wild Hunt?
I'm interested in the Wild Hunt. Any chance you know something about it?
No, birds are not exactly my speciality.
Thanks.
Birds. Yeah, he seems to be an expert. Armor of Tyrnalia. Is that better than what we have? I don't even know. Lots of stuff he has. I don't really know if we need any of those. I can sell some Kadweni swords. Not that. That I can sell. That I can sell. This. Then Harpy Trap. Okay. Whoa, wait. We have to go into some riveting action scenes. Playing some poker. I will try to keep it on the table here. Okay, nice. What do we have? Nothing. Splendid. This stream is going so well so far. I think we have 3 2s and we win. Perfect. Know anything about gargoyles?
Tell me what you know about those gargoyles that are bothering you.
They were servants of the mages who once lived in Muinne. The mages left, but the gargoyles remained behind. They're still lethal. The quarters they guard are simply inaccessible.
Okay. Whatever that means. Let me see what we have here. We have the gargoyles. Contract, learn more about gargoyles. Bring it on, Muinne. Oh yeah, let's do the fist fighting first. That's always fun, right? Some fist fighting. Well, also, who do I have to play in Dicebook? And maybe that person is a little bit closer? Yes. Because I remembered that there was someone I had to play here. The incredible Lockhart.
You're either very unobservant or very rude. I thought I'd meet some of my colleagues from years past, chat with them and reminisce, but they all turn their heads away and treat me like air.
Mages aren't known for being polite.
You're telling me. They threw me out of Bannard the first chance they got. Must have beaten the Chancellor one too many times. They've all forgotten me and I believe I've had enough. I'm getting rid of the grimoires and amulets. I don't want anything to do with mages.
I'd like to cast an eye at those if
It
you
hurt
don't
his
mind.
feelings.
Sure. Cast both if you want.
Yeah, let's ask him first about the Wild Hunt. Maybe he knows more about them than that they are birds.
Anything on the Wild Hunt in your collection?
I'd avoid the topic altogether. Nothing good has ever come to those who have delved.
I'll take my chances. I need to know why the Wraiths carry off youths. What happens to them?
This knowledge has never been recorded, which does not mean it cannot be acquired.
Well, I'd like to acquire it.
In the chasms beneath Muinne, there is a sword that once belonged to an elf from the parallel world.
And nobody's gone to look for it?
There are mages who seek it still, but the sword is well concealed. They say he who handles it will understand the essence of the Wild Hunt. Could that be true, though?
Oh, that sounds very magical. But let's not lose sight of the most important thing here.
I'd like to play dice poker.
Want to play now?
Yes, let's roll them. Dice in the streets. Gwent in the sheets. That's the old German proverb. Dice poker in the streets. Gwent in the sheets. Let's try our best with that. I think that was stupid, but I mean, what am I even doing here? What am I even doing here? He has a straight, and I try. What am I even doing here? Yeah, I lose. Rightfully so.
The incredible
Germans have the best
Lockhart, they call me.
proverbs, clearly.
Incredibly
Yeah,
undefeated.
I think so too. At least in that regard.
I'd like to play dice poker.
Want to play now?
Let's roll them again. This time I will pay more attention to you. You incredible Lockhart, you. Hey. 3 of a kind. That's nice. He has 2 of a kind. It's not as nice. I win. I'm the best. Thank you.
You just ended a lifelong winning streak.
And you owe me some coin. Or you can pay in kind.
What's your preference?
Well, I'd like something nice.
Show me what you got.
I can give you runes to enhance your sword, an element that'll reinforce your armor, or one of the designs from my collection.
Boy is a bit salty, yeah. Ooh. And, oh, that's hard. Let's take the
Give
design.
me a design. Just make sure it's for something good.
You ought to be happy with this one.
Okay, what did I get? Can I... Magical rep. That's all? I feel cheated. I feel cheated. So now let's smash some faces. Where do I have to go here? Oh, that's there. Don't laugh at me, Lucy. That's not nice.
Freak!
Oh, he's already doing the push-ups here. Oh, it's not the fighting, it's the arm wrestling. Hey, Frosty Woman, how are you today?
You lose something.
I want to arm
Are you
wrestle.
the mighty Numa?
Who's asking?
Well,
Someone who
I
wants
am.
to see if your nickname suits you.
Then come to the circus and watch me rip off the ploughing chains wrapped round my body.
You've got a
I'm
big
doing
mouth.
well.
And you pissed off the mighty Numa. Put down your coin and give me your hand.
Are we holding hands now? For coin? Ooh. He plays for reals.
I've always been the curious sort.
Oh yes, I am. Oh, that's going to be terrible. Oh, whoa! How am I supposed to do that? How? What?
They say witches are tough, but you,
What was
in the
that?
circus,
I couldn't even
you
see
could
the
maybe kick
marker.
a clown's ass.
You cheat.
Galen Burden told me you cheat.
Yeah,
And you believe that stinking midget.
I do.
It's you I don't believe. Fact is, you could only get that kind of strength from potions.
Fuck you. You're as loaded with potions as squirrel shit is with nuts.
I was clean during our bout.
Yes.
You're a con. They should call you Numa the Cheater.
Oh yes.
One more word and I'll shove your tongue so deep down your throat it'll come out your arsehole.
Kinky. That's pretty kinky.
How will you do that? You'll lose your coordination when you're headless.
Why the aggro? I don't need any aids. I'm still the best without them.
Defeat Mighty Numa in arm wrestling. So, can I talk to Marcus?
Let me guess.
Behold, the mighty Numa, And I am his apprentice.
Way to spoil my fun.
The mighty Numa breaks the necks of bulls, bends iron bars, defeats everyone. Numa. His secret lies in the mushrooms and herbs cultivated in Ilanda and picked in the mornings by virgin priestesses. They can be yours for a very reasonable price.
Show me your mushrooms. Anabolic steroids. Yeah, let's get it. Let's get right it up. Steroids from Guadalajara. Let's take the steroids. Can I take it like this or... Oh, I have to meditate for that. Okay. Okay. I mean, it's only fair. If we're both roided up until, like, I don't know. I don't want to do sports references. But I think now it's fair, right? Yovis tattoo is better, Frosty. You don't need the steroids to beat him. I don't care, Grunge. I don't care. I want to take the steroids. I want to kick his ass.
You lose something.
Let's play again.
I'm looking to earn a few orens.
You can only lose them with the mighty Numa.
Well, let's see about that.
I don't have to steal. I kick everyone's ass when it comes to arm wrestling. Care to try me?
Yes. Now you're dead.
I've always been the
I will
curious
break your arm. I will rip it off your body and stick it right up your candy ass. Oh, there he is. Look at that. Look at that. The mighty Numa. The mighty numero 0. That's what I call him.
Melitele's tits. No one's ever beaten me.
Well,
There's always a first time.
If I give you something, will you keep this to yourself? The circus finds out I lost, they'll can me. The mighty Numa must be invincible. Take this and keep your trap shut. Please.
All right.
I mean, you did cheat first. But okay. Bring it on. New quest phase. Means it's not over? No, it's over. So... what's that? Okay. That's all done. Okay, there's... just checking the... jeez. Okay, that was good. I like that. Rendezvous with the expedition in the cellar beneath the tower. Oh yeah, the guys who gave me the weird shit earlier. Summit of Mages. Talk to Yorveth. Alright, Danielle. See you around. Okay. How many potions do I have? I think I should, just in case, create some more. Tony Owl, some more Swallow, and some more Rook. Rook? Okay. Okay. No talents to be spent, but we're pretty close to do that. So for you who have played the game, I think, Frosty, you played The Witcher 2 multiple times, you said, right?
Oh, it's a lovely day
Do
today.
you know... or let's put it this way, how long would you guess will it take me? Am I able to finish it today within reasonable amount of time? Okay. Hope it isn't too dark for you. I can. So I usually stream around 4 or 5 hours, like something between that. Does that seem realistic? I mean, if it takes a little bit longer, I wouldn't mind. Then I will just... What is... It's like... Wait, what? Ah, what's going on here? I'm already lost again. Why would I go upstairs? That doesn't make sense. You can, no issues, okay?
Ah.
Wait. What? Interesting. Because if so, I would like to try that. Oh, I missed the door, right? This must be the door. Oh, oh fuck.
Damn monsters.
I hate Wraith. What's going on here? Oh. Oh, a Bruxa? No, not good. No, don't hurt me, baby, don't hurt me. No more. What a Wraith. Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Whiffing. Whiffing. Oh. Resonating crystal. Can I... Oh! It's hurting me! Why is it hurting me? What's happening here? Don't do this? Not worth it? What do you mean? What do you mean? What? No? Not worth it? Grunge, what's going on? Please be please keep it easy on the caps a little bit. What's the difference between a Banshee and Wraith? I don't know. A Banshee is... a Banshee is part of the Mass Effect universe and a Wraith not? What is this? A quiz? It's a puzzle. Yeah, I don't mind puzzles. Let me play the game how I want to play it. Let me at least check this out. But it does not seem like the quest I wanted to do in the first place. Why do I have... Oh, I don't have any region because I have Quen. Yeah, it's not the quest I was looking for, but where are they then? Those stupid guys. That reminds me... I mean, I don't really get this puzzle in the first place. Resonating crystal. Why do you ask, Luciferge? Can I help with anything? Or is it just general curiosity about monsters and such? Because I don't really know what the... I think... so, at least the common thing among Banshees is that they were female ones. So maybe Banshees is just another word for female wraiths? Is that maybe a thing? Yeah, Grunge, please keep the backseating a little bit under control. I will usually I will find the things. If not, I will ask very specifically to tell me. Now, yeah, ask Google, and I would like to know that too, Luciferge. It's a good question. As a Witcher, I should know the answer to that, I feel. Oh, don't worry, Grunge. Did nothing bad. Just keep an eye on that. Usually I find stuff after a while of stumbling around like a fool. So Just make fun of me in the meantime. Laugh at me. How blind I am. And then, usually, by the end of the...
We've broken through! In the right spot!
Oh.
Quiet.
Cynthia. Oh, yes, right. They were in cahoots with Cynthia.
Stand ready. He killed Vanamar.
And many other mages. I know who he is, Cynthia.
Yeah, that's me. Cynthia.
In the same city as Philippa, and you didn't even bother to change your name. That takes balls.
Last time I saw her,
Philippa's out of
she
the
got
picture.
her ass whooped.
She's been arrested.
And I was supposed to die, but I didn't. Grave error.
I'll make you a deal.
Okay, so for those of you who don't remember, last time we saw her, we entered the room and she got her ass spanked by good old Philippa. And then we had a casual conversation. Can you tell me where Trizzy baby is?
You don't get it. You turned Triss into a cold stone. I'm having a hard time trying to figure out why I shouldn't turn you into a cold corpse.
She is alive and well. We decompressed her successfully. There were no complications.
And the interrogation after she was decompressed? Because you did interrogate her.
I personally supervised it. We presented the tools, gave her a few bruises, and that sufficed to get her to talk.
Okay. Banshee. In Irish folklore, a female spirit usually taking the form of a woman whose mournful wailing warns of an impending death. And wraith is a ghost or specter, especially seen just after a person's death. So I think I kind of nailed it with it. So a banshee is, by definition, some kind of wraith. However, more specifically, it's a female wraith that whose mournful wailing warns of impending death. I think I was pretty close with that. But thank you for looking that up, Lucifer.
Tools? A few bruises? You really don't want to leave this crypt alive.
If we're to die, we'll do so proudly, serving the Emperor.
Oh, come on.
But I think that unlikely. Contrary to what they say, you're no murderer. Triss told me so.
That depends on what happens. I do want to keep my cool here. So what else do you know?
Got anything else to tell me?
Just one thing. I've supervised dozens of interrogations. All subjects talk sooner or later. That's an old truth. Though some resist longer than others. Triss Merigold did not resist at all. She grew pale at the mere sight of the saws, hooks, and needles. She was prepared to talk before the interrogation began.
And what did you get out of her? That sounds pretty suspicious.
What did she tell you?
I will not betray the Emperor.
Oh, come on. I would assume that Axie doesn't help.
What did Triss tell you?
But let's do it anyway.
Please.
Okay.
Well. Another mage.
Yeah,
what did she
that was
tell
stupid.
you?
I even
I will
knew
not
that
betray
it
the
work.
Emperor.
Oh man, I'm such an idiot. Let's cut off his hands.
I'm no good at interrogating others. Tell me, or I'll cut your hands off.
The Lodge of Sorceresses. We know its members.
Way more effective.
Margarita Loantil, Francesca Findabert, Fringilla Vigo.
Skip it. I'm not interested.
The assassinations of the kings. Philippa and Sheila de Thansarville commissioned them.
What else?
I don't know anymore. The subject needed to recover after the first session.
Okay. What are you looking for?
Why are you here?
We suspect Der Henner's laboratory may contain documents and books that could be useful to the Imperial Academy of Science.
That wasn't even close to funny. You're lying.
We don't know what's inside. Der Henner was a talented man, but also an eccentric.
What do you hope to find?
I mean, what are we
That's
even doing
confidential.
down here?
I cannot tell you.
Just having a
Regardless, we
casual
need
chat.
your help. The laboratory lies beneath the Redanian camp, which we cannot penetrate above ground. We want to get there through the sewers. but can't manage it without a capable swordsman.
So, how do I enter the Nilfgaardian camp?
How can I get into the Nilfgaardian camp?
There's one entrance. Beyond it, a long, heavily guarded corridor. You can't hope to sneak in. Renwald Matson chose the spot specifically to avoid being surprised.
Where are you holding Triss?
At the back of the camp, beneath a ruined building.
Oh, there are lots of them around here.
Not likely. You're better off killing me now. You've no idea what the Emperor's intelligence apparatus does to turncoats.
Jeez. Well, let's hear it at least.
Any deals we make will not be on your terms.
Hear me out.
So be it.
Witcher, help me complete my mission. Help me open Der Henne's laboratory.
What'll you give me?
I've read the intelligence reports. I know your past. There are things in there, important things you don't remember.
I could force you to tell me.
I don't think so. Will you torture me? We both know you couldn't.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I could. I mean, in the end, we're a Witcher, right? And we do want to know about our past. Yeah.
Fine. I'll help you open the laboratory.
In exchange, I'll tell you all I can. Do we have a deal?
Yeah. One more thing.
Yes!
We made a deal.
I'm even faster with my sword. No tricks.
I only said I wouldn't kill you.
Are we likely to encounter drowners? Or a related species? Perhaps other monsters?
That is how this world's built. Sewers are infested with monsters.
Let's loot first. Because that's what we do best here. Oh, that was a lot of gold. Oh, that felt so good. Hitting him. Can I do it, please, one more time, please? Oh, what's here? I'd like to know more about Cynthia's spanking, though. Guess can't have it all, right?
Ghouls.
Oh, right. Oh, come on! Oh no, I have the wrong sign. I have the wrong sign. That's a bad sign. That's a bad sign. The wrong sign is a bad sign. Oh, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I have no idea where I am. I have no idea what I am. You are pretty great, Rock Fiend. I like you more dead, though. Oh, those two go to work. How's the screen holding up with all the magical stuff going around? I'm dead. I'm dead. The poison killed me. How was the bitrate impacting the screen? Was it pixelated? Did anyone see that? Smooth 60. Well, cheer 40.
Are we likely to encounter drowners? Or a related species? Okay. Perhaps other monsters?
That is how this world's built. Sewers are infested with monsters.
379 orans. That is a lot of fun looting. Maybe I die another time so I can loot it again. I probably should also put on some oil. Where do we have some necrophage oil? Thank you. Is wrong? We'll let you know. Okay. Thank you. Just asking since I made some changes. I like that they're just standing there. Oh yeah, well, let the Witcher go in here first. Oh, I nearly forgot to change my sign again.
ghouls.
Oh no! Necrophages.
Watch yourself.
Oh. Oh, come on. Why do you change your target? That's not nice. You know how long I waited here? I'm almost dead again. What is happening? Ooh, that was close. I like that those two go to work, but I have to say, oh no. Why am I... Oh, lots of exploding going on. I just wait here. Yeah, wow, no. Ooh. How did she get on the other side? That's some teleporting bullshit. Ooh. Yeah, that was... What did you guys do anyway? Those two are useless. Is that back where we went through with good old Philippa? I think it only looks similar, right? Oh. Rodrigo. Oh, that is a big thing. And the music cut off. Music is back again. Oh. Nice. Try the golden Oreo potion to avoid poison, not vaccine, only then you know. Thank you very much, Grunch. Know about that potion. Oh, lots of
Be sure of it.
mutagens. Queen Andriga's pheromones. Ooh, hot. Alright, welcome back, Danielle. How are you? You did not miss me dying, because I did not die. Oh, what is happening here? Why? No. I mean, that... Almost rolled into that. Oh, I don't want to get too close to that. No, I can't say that, Danielle, because Luckless has the copyright on that one, and I don't want to get sued by Luckless. Okay. What was that? I probably just lost them. Why is there... Why are they just leaving? Oh! I mean, can't I... Well, I could take on Luckless, but not Luckless lawyers. That is the problem. Why are Draugrs here? Why is there... so... Why is it so... here. So, I hate fighting in close quarters.
Take that.
Oh man. I'm in deep trouble here. I don't even know why I'm doing that. I mean, I guess because I'm a witcher, I like killing things, but... I mean, Geralt, think about your life decisions here. Oh, rolling. Dark Souls rolling. Oh no, 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 that's my safe place. At least I'm doing good damage. Whoa. Oh man. Yeah. Whoa, whoa, no, 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 no. I mean, come on, that's not good. Oh, I did it. I did a thing. Yes, do it again, please. Yes, thank you very much. That was very nice of you. I think I poisoned the thing. Hit it. I'm the best Witcher of them all. Whew, that was no problem at all. That was very easy. I did not start sweating like a pig. I mean, this game is so easy. No problem at all. There's nothing inside. Why am I even doing this then? Oh, there's a sting. Great. Wow, very impressed. Anything down here? Okay. Orange. 20 orange. Are you fucking kidding me? That's just tasteless. I'm waiting for 10 seconds and then take another round of potions. So, let's have a nice little rest here. Tawny Owl, Swallow, and Rook. Okay. Let's move forward. This is forward. Sorry guys. Let's save, by the way. Game save, nice. What is Gwynvile at? My Nilfgaardian is a little bit rusty by now. Oh, what the holy macaroni, look at that. Look at that. It's like way better. That's... Yes, please. Thank you. I'll take it. I mean, no runes though. Gotta buy some runes, but I'll take that sword. Was that the sword the one guy was talking about earlier? What is happening here?
That was the easy part.
Why
it
is
can only get
someone
more
up there?
difficult ahead.
I'm no rat to run around sewers. What we're looking for, anyway? Some graves, I heard.
Graves? So maybe there is something in this for us.
Shut your traps. Want the sergeant to hear? We've been deep shite.
We've got company.
Redanian bastards.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy on the insults. Oh, what is with you? That's Brionia, okay. Some orange, I take it. Let me go through this doorway. What a boss fight.
The entrance must be somewhere here.
If our experts are to be trusted.
Der Henner dabbled in illusions, among other things.
He also experimented heavily with golems.
Oh, that's nice that you
Golems
say
with
it
the power
now.
of speech, supposedly. They knew nothing of poetry, but...
Will you two shut up?
Yes, it's an illusion. I found a weak spot. Stand back.
Okay.
Later and Lorn. Lisa and Lorn. Later, dear!
A time times I'm caught, you can get my kind of feat. Though I have no needles,
Did
they
we
say
just
I am
found
piercing.
Sauron?
What am I?
Careful with
Sauron.
the answer. It could be a trap.
Typical of dear Henna. He was a genius with a penchant for mischievous jokes, like a child.
So a couple of adults, purported experts, should have no problem solving this.
Indeed, it's trivial.
What? Easy.
The answer is pain.
Incorrect.
Uh-oh.
No! Impossible! So many years of research together. Why did we ever embark on this?
I mean, that was pretty stupid.
Imagine the books, the potions.
We must go on.
Poor friend.
I mean, yes, but hey.
Capable of kindness and cruelty, I take victims when I sour. I can be on your side or wrong you. I bring gifts, though you already have me.
Does any one of you know the, is it love? I would say it's love. Repeat the riddle, please.
Can you please repeat the riddle?
Capable of kindness and cruelty, I take victims when I sour. I can be on your side or wrong you. I bring gifts, though you already have me.
Oh. Could also be a lover. A river? Doesn't make sense, right? I doubt that someone of them could be love, yeah. But could also be lover, you know? Let's ask them.
Help me out
Maybe
here.
we have a
I was good at riddles as a
phone.
child, but that was so long ago. Perhaps it's a capricious king who rewards some subjects and sends others off to war.
Kind and cruel. Supportive and sour. Only lovers are that fickle. And they're occasionally thoughtful enough to give gifts.
A Lady Cynthia is an expert. I'd take her suggestion if I were you.
I once had a lover. She left me devastated.
Or could it be love? It seems to fit. It can be kind, the greatest gift, or cruel and take its toll.
It can also be blind. How about an elf? Some are kind and bring gifts, others are bitter and
That
cruel.
just sounds
Do
stupid.
you think this is a game? Our lives are on the line here.
Yeah, elf is pretty stupid. Yeah, thank you for that. But nobody of them said river, right? Or fate. Let's hear it again.
Can you please repeat the riddle?
Capable of kindness and cruelty, I take victims when I sour. I can be on your side or wrong you. I bring gifts, though you already have me.
Could be a river as well, right? Could be helpful, could be dangerous. And the river goes sour, which could be like poisoned river. I'm not sure about fate. So I think it's not an elf. It's not a king. That doesn't make sense either. The fact that they said love and lover makes me, or talked about that makes me second guess this. Yes, they all make a bit of sense, yeah. Man, I want this guy to whisper sweet nothings. That's Sauron. You don't want to have Sauron and whispering sweet nothings into your ear. Let's hear one more time.
Repeat the riddle.
Capable of kindness and cruelty, I take victims when I sour. I can be on your side or wrong you. I bring gifts, though you already have me.
Maybe fate. Fate is the only thing you already have, because, like, if you believe in fate, you always have a fate. and it can be good or bad. Those stooges didn't talk about it. Lucifer votes for River. Okay. Heimdall goes with Fate. And hello, Heimdall. Yeah, it is subjective. I don't know. I would say either Fate, River, or Lover. So we have. Yeah, thanks for lurking. Look away. So we have one vote for River and one vote for Fate. Oh man. Can repeat it one more time.
Can you please repeat the riddle?
Capable of kindness and cruelty, I take victims when I sour. I can be on your side or wrong you. I bring gifts though you already have me.
But what's with the... that's the thing. I mean, Fate and the gifts doesn't really fit, right? Sauron might rage quit. Sour Fate. Is that his thing? I don't know. Let's take River.
A river.
Incorrect.
9! No! Lucifer. Why? If the answer to that is an elf and the guy was just a racist, I will rage quit.
No! Impossible! So many years.
Okay,
of
Sauron,
research.
bring it on.
I'm seen to fly, described as hard.
Oh no, it's a new
I can
one.
be your currency and heal all wounds, but not many things can stand my test.
Oh no, it's something new. It's something new. Oh no.
What do you think? Just keep it serious this time. We don't need another corpse.
I think it's a feather. Lifted high into the air by the wind, it can appear to fly.
I was a mistress of riddles at the age of 10, but I've never heard of feather money or of fluff being a test of anything. The sun might work.
It appears to fly, can be punishing. It's minted on Nilfgaardian florins, and surviving it in the Korath Desert is a man's ultimate test. Fits nicely. But what if it's death? A metaphor for death.
Master Farid reveals his poetic soul. Touching. Too bad all the solutions are unlikely.
What do you suggest? Time? The Redanian eagle? A toothless vampire? Perhaps the Witcher has a better idea.
I mean, so in the beginning I said we might be able to finish it today. Seeing that we have to do this riddle now, I'm not so sure about that. So let's repeat the riddle.
Please repeat the riddle.
I'm seen to fly,
fly.
described as hard. I can be your currency and heal all wounds, but not many things can stand my test.
Okay. Time. Because nothing can stand the test of time. Not even waiting for you guys.
Correct.
Crushed it.
It's going rather well so far.
Crushed it.
Not for everybody.
I crushed it. Look at you, stupid idiot on the ground. I was even faster than you. I'm ahead of you guys. I already solved the riddle. It was easy.
Someone's been here recently.
I'm not the huntress, the doctor. I mean, yeah, we saw that there were Redanians. I probably should save, though. I don't want to be faced by another riddle here. Not that they're hard or anything. Because I clearly proved that no riddle can best my Sherlock Holmesian mind. Is that a word? Sherlock Holmesian? I don't know. So, hello.
Well, well, the competition's here.
Whoa, what's going on?
Kill them!
Whoa, that is okay. Whoa. I do wanted to put on my oil before I fight. Hanged Man's Venom. Where do we have it? We have it here. Okay, so let's do the throwing down thing. Die. Yes, he exploded. I like the exploding thingy. Oh, holy fuckeroni. Things are about to get dicey. Why is my clan running off again? I don't like that. Oh, insta-kill. Dead. I like the lighting in those fights on the ground. It always looks pretty cool. Missed me.
Plot thickens.
The plot
They must
thickens.
have descended straight from their quarter.
Let a Nordling.
Another guardian.
Jeez.
Later Elorn. Lisa Elorn. Later, dear.
Let me read this first before you do your later alligator rhyme. Astrological Curious. Hello, Asha Balana. Welcome back to the stream. How are you doing today? A long time ago, the Princess of Bremervord angered the powers of the depths, perhaps even the gods themselves. A sea dragon began to prowl the coastal waters, killing fishermen and pearl hunters. Poverty and hunger threatened the principality, so the ruler decided to appease the sea by sacrificing a maiden, for in those dark times that was the very manner for dealing with economic crisis. Luckily for the young woman, a witcher was in the area. Strolling along a beach, he noticed a serpentine beast emerging from the water towards the lass, who was chained to a seaside rock in a less than decent pose. The witcher killed the dragon, freed the woman, and, as the chroniclers tell us, plowed her with her consent on the aforementioned rock. That very much sounds like a witcher we know. We can see a reflection of these events in the summer sky, on condition that our silver lady does not show her face. There is the fearful lass looking west towards the dragon, slithering ever closer, and beyond the witcher sneaking up on the beast from behind. So that was a nice story of a witcher plowing someone. Whoa, what's happening?
It's reacting to my spell.
Yeah, well, wait. Is that something different? Yeah. Oh, please don't make me have to remember that. Gnomes of Mahakam and Tir Tosher. Oh, jeez. The gnomes of Mahakamam and Tir Tosher. In the north, gnomes are widely known to inhabit Mahakamam, where they coexist in full harmony with dwarves without any of the discord. Hey, you can also join my discord. That usually arises when two races settle in a single area. Both the gnomes and the dwarves, the mountainous region, make a living by mining and processing the untold mineral riches found there. Yet the mountains, hills and vales of Mahakam. I'm always saying that wrong. Mahakam. are not home to the largest gnomish population. That honor belongs to Tir Toshare, where the diminutive creatures produce the legendary weapons that are then exported both north and south. Famous gwihirs, forged according to gnomish technology, are reputed to be the best blades in the world. Though less known than the swords themselves, the blast furnace and steam hammers which the gnomes and dwarves use to smelt metal and work alloys deserve the same admiration. Few know that Tir Toshare became a leading exporter of beautiful opals after an earthquake revealed thick seams of the precious mineral. Gnomes are unrivaled masters of the jeweler's craft, and Mount Anur, the slope of which collapsed to reveal the deposits, is now called Treasure Mountain, as the opal is mined directly from one of its faces. Whew, that was, for some reason, pretty tough to read. I'm pretty good. How are you doing, Asha? Okay. There's another one. Legendary Treasures. More books. I have a bad feeling about this. Legendary Treasures. Among acknowledged treasures of the last century, 3 have gained exceptional fame. First is the Ember Chamber, which Virfuril, Demoven's father, took as a spoil when he defeated Medell of Tamara. This breathtaking masterpiece, a chambered decor made entirely from ember, was sadly lost in the storm of war. Either buried or destroyed, all traces of it have disappeared. The second treasure belonged to the dragon Ogvist of Quartz Mountain, known also as the Crystal Mountain or the Mountain of the Burning Sands. A group led by Yarpen Sigrin killed the beast and took the treasure, which included sapphires singular in hue and diamonds as large as cherries. Said gems then sent the jewelry market into disarray. The third legendary treasure of this century is shrouded in mystery, for both its composition and the details of how and where it was found remain secret. One thing is certain: it included ancient artifacts of untold power. One of the items exploded, claiming the lives of 3 of the 5 mages studying it. The world at large might have heard more about the discovery on this occasion, but not long after the tragic accident, a veil of silence once more descended on that matter. Right, Danielle, see you. That's good to hear that you're doing good, Asha. Today we are here for reading with Akko. And also riddling with Akko. Oh no, not again. Ugh. That's safe. Hi.
A group of travelers wandering through the dark. 3 guides above them, so 3 were marked. At night they trailed a drake serpentine and a silver lady shining and fine. If only her visage she would deign to unfold. By day they followed a mountain vault, its riches untold.
Did I hear someone complain about the riddles being too easy?
Let's think this through. There are 9 alcoves, a fresco in each. That's 3 groups of 3 frescoes.
The riddle mentions 3 guides above the travelers. We must examine the frescoes, seek answers there.
I'll advise you about the riddle, but I will not take part in disarming the device. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Not yet, Asha, not yet. So we read the stories, right? But maybe I have to look at them again. So we have this one. It's that. Welcome back, Danielle. We're here for another riddle. Then we have this dragon thingy. We have this other dragon thingy. Oh, it even lights up. That's interesting. Then we have this woman thingy. Maybe a pregnant woman thingy. A skull thingy. A waterfall thingy. A burning tower thingy. And a pathway thingy. Okay.
A group of travelers wandering through the dark. 3 guides above them, so 3 were marked. At night they trailed a drake serpentine and a silver lady shining and fine. If only her visage she would deign to unfold. By day they followed a mountain vault, its riches untold.
Okay.
What do you think of the first verse?
I would say it describes a serpentine dragon swallowing its own tail, which represents infinity and thus time.
Okay.
The hourglass likewise symbolizes time. In this case, the time of the traveler's journey.
I believe it's the dragon constellation. It would be visible at night. What's more, sources on alchemy invariably portray dragons as winged, and as an accomplished alchemist, Gehenna would also be a competent astrologer. The verse must refer to the constellation.
In alchemy, the winged serpentine dragon represents prime matter, an essential component in the process of alchemical transformation. The verse seems to indicate the allegory illustrating that transformation.
Oh, Jesus. How did the line
Can
go
someone
again?
remind me how the line was worded?
The first verse was, "At night they trailed a drake serpentine."
So it's one of the 3. At night. I would say it's the dragon constellation. It makes the most sense, but let's hear the analyzers again.
What do you think of the first verse?
I would say it describes a serpentine dragon swallowing its own tail, which represents infinity and thus time. The hourglass likewise symbolizes time. In this case, the time of the traveler's journey.
I believe it's the dragon constellation. It would be visible at night. What's more, sources on alchemy invariably portray dragons as winged, and as an accomplished alchemist, Gehenna would also be a competent astrologer. The verse must refer to the constellation.
In alchemy, the winged serpentine dragon represents prime matter, an essential component in the process of alchemical transformation. The verse seems to indicate the allegory illustrating that transformation.
I still think the dragon constellation, to be honest. But let's hear it one more time.
Can someone remind me how the line was worded?
The first verse was, "At night they trailed a drake serpentine."
I think it's the dragon constellation.
It should be the dragon constellation.
I shall take that one.
What's the second verse?
What do you think of the second verse?
To my mind, it speaks of the white rose, symbol of the order of the flaming rose. You see, the fresco itself resembles a coat of arms, and in heraldry silver is rendered as white. So the Silver Lady and White Rose are one and the same.
I think it describes
Hello,
the full
Dantes.
moon.
How are you doing today?
In alchemy, the moon
I'm doing
represents
fine.
both silver as a metal and the feminine element.
The order remains largely unknown in the south, so the White Rose seems unlikely. Every Nilfgaardian, on the other hand, has heard of the Imperial Nausicaa Brigade, which has the Death's Head as its symbol. The brigade's name is female, and they say death follows the unit. So the Silver Lady could very well be Nausicaa or the Death's Head.
Can someone remind me how the line was worded?
As I recall, the second verse was, "A silver lady shining and fine, if only her visage she would deign to unfold."
Let's analyze this another time.
What do you think of the second verse?
To my mind, it speaks of the white rose, symbol of the order of the flaming rose. You see, the fresco itself resembles a coat of arms, and in heraldry silver is rendered as white. So the Silver Lady and White Rose are one and the same.
I think it describes the full moon. In alchemy, the moon represents both silver as a metal and the feminine element.
The order remains largely unknown in the south, so the White Rose seems unlikely. Every Nilfgaardian, on the other hand, has heard of the Imperial Nausicaa
Hello,
Brigade,
Wintermorgen.
which
How
has
are
the
you
death's
today?
head as its symbol. The brigade's name is female, and they say death
We
follows
need
a
smart
unit. So the
brains
Silver Lady
here.
could very well be Nausicaa or the Death's Head.
Riddles. I don't know about this one. On one hand, could be the White Rose. Seems to make the most sense. On the other hand, Cynthia is saying that that whole thing isn't really a thing in Nilfgaard. I think I would go
It's
with
the
that.
skull, or at least it should be.
Allow me.
Okay, the third verse.
What do you say to the third verse?
It describes the precipice, the ravine amidst mountains. An ancient rule in alchemy states, as above, so below. The vault is the ravine into which the riches of the mountain flow.
We must read the third line literally. To me, it suggests the Mahakam Mountains and its mines, from which dwarves and gnomes extract many ores that are invaluable to alchemists. Those mountains are a vault in and of themselves.
The verse is not literal. In many legends, towers are in fact vaults, which the hero must penetrate in order to rescue an imprisoned princess or find a long-concealed magic item. The mountain vault is the tower.
I think I go with the mine entrance.
The mine entrance in the mountainside. That seems logical. I'll stand next to that fresco.
Let's give
Let's
it a
see
shot.
if we can solve this. Take your places.
Uh-oh.
Count me out. I want to live.
As you will.
I have a bad feeling about this. No! I think that was wrong.
We must try another combination.
Come on!
No. You still see notes flying by fresh from Odd. Yeah, Odd was playing Rock Band today. Okay, so that was not it, but at least we didn't die immediately.
A group of travelers wandering through the dark. 3 guides above them, so 3 were marked. At night they trailed a drake serpentine and a silver lady shining and fine. If only her
that's probably
visage
the moon
she would
then.
deign to unfold.
The second
By
one.
day they followed a mountain vault, its riches
It's another
untold.
Lord of the Rings thing. It's the Moria entrance. Okay, let's try this. The Dragon Constellation.
should be the Dragon
So they followed the stars
I
and
shall
the
take that
moon.
one.
I think
Star
it's the
and the
full
moon.
Allow me.
And then they wanted to enter the mine.
The mine entrance in
Moria.
the mountainside. That seems logical. I'll stand next to that fresco.
Okay, let's give
Let's
it
see
a
if
shot.
take your
Count me.
As you
Okay.
will.
Think that makes sense, right? That makes sense. Let's see.
Intruder detected.
What?
No!
But I think we were still correct here. Oh, hello. Hey.
Our expedition has grown thin.
Oh, that
Such a
is true.
shame. I actually found those 2 amusing.
Shut up.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Hello. How are you doing? My game is so dark. Well, I turned down the gamma a little bit.
A golem.
Thank you for mentioning
So Derhenna's
Bangorama.
legend is
Welcome to
true.
the stream.
It is no more than an obedient machine created to follow orders and kill. Not unlike our Witcher.
So I guess
I
we
can
should
change
get along
the gamma
famously.
again.
You?
Bangorama?
What do you know about golems?
I don't run into them in every forest, but any good bestiary describes golems at length, and I've read more than my share of those.
Geralt, I'm not questioning your knowledge, but I should be the one to...
Actually, you are questioning my knowledge. Listen, I know what I'm doing. I'll try to get it to reveal the word that'll deactivate it, or I'll just mess with its head. Break the code.
So now we've got a burglar in our midst. Be my guest. Try.
My intentions are good.
As are mine. Know, however, that this may
Okay,
change.
Dantes, you think it looks more natural
Derhenna
now?
must have been pretty lonely if he gave you eloquence.
The Master made me a guardian. Nothing less, nothing more. And you, provided you stand there, are a guest.
So, who created you?
Do you remember your creator?
Of course, I was summoned into being by Master Derhenna. I abide by his will, by his power, by the necessity encased in my stone bowels.
Derhenna is dead.
His word, which animates me, lives on, as does his legacy, which I protect. Empires will rise and fall, rivers will shift their courses, but I will remain obedient to one master on my eternal watch.
Can we try this?
You're not an automaton. You're self-aware, and you think. You can make decisions.
I didn't expect that to work.
I am eloquent and can discern between guests and intruders. I can also deal with the latter. But everything I say and do is limited by my restrictive program. By the way, as an automaton, I am immune to all charms.
Good to know.
Stop the intruders.
Uh-oh. Well, that worked out well. Whoa! 3 of them? And of course my potions are gone. They're not too bad. Or maybe they are. You done goofed, yeah. Oh, I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I'm stuck. Oh, I'm super stuck. Kill one. Go, go, golem. Missed me. They killed him. Finish up. That was easy.
We've done it. We've penetrated Derhenna's laboratory.
Let's have a look.
Okay, so what's going on here
This
first?
is better than I'd hoped.
A great success for Nilfgaard, this mission.
Maybe you'll get that promotion.
Okay.
There's notes about the city's history.
Okay. I have started reviewing the manuscripts. The city annals have survived only in part. The most interesting volumes seem to be missing. Curiously, up to this point, I have not found a single mention of France. Yes, popcorn for all. Good idea. Valuable trinket. Okay. I'll take it. Derhenna's notes. 2.
Derhenna describes.
I have happened on an intriguing document. Its content is encrypted and the dialect itself is strange. Deciphering it is consuming a lot of time. I have recognized the word reptiles, which is promising. Which is a promising threat. The document bears the seal of one Goves. I have never heard of this individual. Greasy popcorn. We have ice cream. Ice cream as well. Ice cream and greasy popcorn. Okay, that's 5. I'm gonna pick up.
Can you feel that?
My medallion's vibrating.
Another masking illusion. I'll try to disperse it.
Oh, no, wait.
Later,
There's
Elon.
3.
Later, dear.
Damn it. Oh, oh, nice.
The device. What is it?
You've done your job. You'll be paid and...
Paid like the scholars were? They died once they were no longer useful.
They were never useful, but Cynthia insisted. Fortunately, they were so kind as to remove themselves without my help.
I'm not about to be that kind.
Adalbert, you know what you're to look for.
Yes, Mom.
It's a prototype megascope. I didn't know it had survived.
What's it do?
The artifact detects an emotional bond with a person. Its user need only focus on that person and the device will establish a connection.
Great tool for a spy.
Yes.
Time you fulfilled your end of the bargain. What do you know about my past?
You were a rider of the Wild Hunt. I read the reports.
Don't the Nilfgaardians have anything better to do than write reports about witchers?
Not about witches. About you. You are the sole person to have been a member of the host, and survived.
Okay. Anything else, maybe?
Anything else? Any detail you can give me would be useful.
Don't trust Letho.
Well, no shit.
You think I trust the people I hunt?
He's your foe today, but he wasn't always.
How do you know that I was a rider?
Is there anything to prove I was part of the Wild Hunt?
Nothing. Apart from the fact that Nilfgaardian intelligence agents are drawn and quartered for lying in their reports.
An enlightened nation indeed.
You haven't the faintest notion how many people are interested in you. Very important people.
Just because I survived?
You're a former rider of the hunt, and you live. You may be the key to solving the mystery of the retinue, and they all know that. You must watch out for yourself.
I try. What do you know about Letho?
How do you know I knew Letho?
I've read...
The reports, I know. Why are you warning me about him?
Because I like you.
Let's say you've satisfied my curiosity.
Well then, consider me glad to have satisfied a witcher, whatever the way.
Oof, I mean... Oh yeah, I'd like to try this artifact.
I'd like to try out the device.
You realize that can only end badly.
Yes.
Cut in again and I'll put you in my report. You may use
You
it,
and your report.
but just once.
Giving state secrets away to a Nordling. Will you mention that in your report?
You're sure to be named a commander one day, Adalbert. But until that happens, be a good boy and do your job.
Article 22 of the Code is clear. Suspicion of treason is sufficient grounds to strip a commander of power. Article 1 of my personal code is equally clear. Traitors must be subjected to the most painful death possible.
Oh, he's throwing down. Oh, and he's multiplying. Whoa. He is a wild one. That was right in time. Oh, that's probably him, right? The one with a shield. Wasn't him. Come on. This whole teleporting thing is stop it. Was that it?
I didn't expect that.
Multiplication.
Did it?
Second year at the academy, all mages learn it.
I didn't expect you to take my side.
Well, now choose one person you wish to contact. After that, the artifact's mine.
Okay. Are you in trouble?
Nilfgaardian agents get quartered for lying in reports. What does the Empire do to agents who kill their colleagues?
Nothing. As long as no one finds out.
Makes sense. Tell me a bit more about yourself. Oh no, that's...
Let's say...
Well then,
will we meet again?
Will we meet again?
I wouldn't mind at all. Look for me at the inn.
That sounds promising. Though I'm not sure where the inn is. Was it the place where we started out this episode? So let's use
I'd
the
appreciate
artifact.
it if you didn't eavesdrop while I eavesdropped.
I shan't trouble you. I have a lot of work to do here.
Okay. Ooh. Who do we wanna... I mean... we don't really want to think of Dandelion, right? Because I can imagine what he's doing right now. Vernon, I'm not really sure. I mean, could be interesting, possibly. So I think it's more like Triss, Saskia, or Radovid, right? Yeah, okay. Thank you, Dantes. So what do you guys think? Who should we eavesdrop on? Radovid, Saskia, or Triss? Danielle says Triss and her buns. Lucy Furch isn't sure, it seems. I mean, we kind of left Triss hanging. So, Red Hat says Rocky. Okay, those are two for Triss. Okay.
Your fate is in your hands, sorceress.
My fate? You haven't asked a single question about me.
Yet it is all up to you. Your situation is a comfortable one. Do not squander your chance. So, wish to tell me anything?
I'm a sorceress, an advisor to the King of Temeria. Ah!
Ouch.
I believe we agreed you would speak only of things I do not know about.
I hope you learned something useful.
Kind of.
I'm just sorry I can't use the artifact a few more times.
Its power has been depleted.
I understand. Thanks anyway.
Okay, and we see her go. And we also leveled up, so let's take those notes first.
Diana's notes from a mutation procedure manual.
Let's take all of this. Is there anything else here? Let's have a look around with... There is 5. Hello, Luckless. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty well.
Diana's notes from
After having, again, some technical issues in the beginning, it all worked out greatly, and I'm having a great time. We solved lots of riddles with all the brains we could gather. I think I have to read this one next. I have finally reached the place described by Goveth. My worst suspicion have been confirmed, as I have found cells filled with the bones of a lizard man. There are more documents too. If the figures can be trusted, the mutated virus was terrifyingly effective. The reptilian tissue must have decomposed instantly. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I'm finishing this soon, so I'm not sure if I'm able to finish The Witcher 2 today, but if not today, tomorrow for sure. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. So that's part 4. I have started to record the mutation procedures once more, this time in a magically protected tome. I now also realize how serious and far-reaching my discovery might prove. If this disease attacked both the Vrans and those in Shade who were not vaccinated, what will happen if someone mad or vile enough can be found among humans? Okay. Elemental trophy. Vitality plus 15 and damage bonus on science. Well, not that good. And part 5. I regret having learned of this dark episode in the city's history. I have become wary of danger, as the elves must surely be aware that someone has discovered their secret. I have made my last stroll into the ruins of the Black Academy. I will seal my laboratory and disappear. The time has finally come to see Arcania once more. Hashtag Team Triss. She has red hair. Yes. Does that mean we'll be playing Witcher 3 in parallel, Akko? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I'm not sure. I think I will start with The Witcher next week. So Witcher 3, I mean. But since you're starting over with that as well, we will do a parallel playthrough. Isn't that cute? Then we can share informations and talk about the story and have like a little picnic maybe. Okay, some runes. What does the Ithgit rune do? Bleeding plus 8. Oh, and I also have to level up before I forget that. So what else do we have? Chance of critical effect bleeding plus 10. Pretty nice. Straight up vitality could be nice. And that is general critical effects plus 5%. That is good as well. What is that? Unlocks the ability to counter an opponent's blows. Ooh, well, oh, I only have one of that? Yeah, I do want that. So we take less damage when stabbed on the back. By the way, Luckless, how far did you get when you played The Witcher 3 before? Okay, I think that's everything here, right? I think so. Or maybe there's more. Earth rune, diamond dust, found leather, some orange. Can we just leave this now? Or... oh. Can I go upstairs? No. Doesn't seem that way. So can you summarize the Witcher 1 and 2 story quickly? Oh, quickly is hard. So in The Witcher 1, Geralt was found nearly dead with not nearly complete loss of his memory. Then when he woke up in his home castle of Kaer Morhen, that castle was attacked by... yeah, I'm actually doing it. And attacked by bandits. He drove them down. In the end, he killed them. Did not gain his memory back. In The Witcher 2, Kings got killed. He got accused of that. Still looking to get his memory back, but he's now getting his memory back slowly, bit by bit. and is trying to get the murderer of kings, the assassins of kings, before venturing out into the third Witcher, which ends with a great finale when... Okay, I'm not spoiling that. It's close.